Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Sunday and welcome to this week's edition of the Havamal. This week we are examining verse 15, and as always we are comparing and contrasting three different translations. The first translation is by Olive Bray. It reads, "Silent and thoughtful and bold in strife the prince's bairn should be. Joyous and generous each man show him, until he shall suffer death." Now the second translation, by Carolyn Larrington, reads, "Silent and thoughtful a prince's son should be, and bold in fighting. Cheerful and merry every man should be, until he comes to death." And now our third translation, which comes from the asatruecommunity.org. "The son of a king shall be silent and wise, and bold in battle as well. Bravely and gladly a man shall go, till the day of his death come." So we have two different things going on too. First we have the obligations of the son of a ruler, and then we have what I would describe as an admonition to live fully each day until the moment of death comes, but not to be in dread of it, not to be obsessing over it, but simply to be focused on living life as it comes. So let's start with the obligations of the son of a ruler. The first quality mentioned is that of silence. The heir apparent does not wear the crown just yet, and it isn't the role of that heir to speak or to be seen to be in opposition of their parent who does sit on the throne. The heir is in a process of training. Their silence is a reminder that this is their time to learn, and the lessons to be gleaned from their observation will serve them well when it does come their time to rule. Next, it mentions wisdom and thoughtfulness. The child of a ruler is in a unique position to learn about the practicalities and actually running a society, as well as to observe the behaviors and the patterns associated with politics and statesmanships, and to become accustomed to those kind of murky machinations. That's a great deal to reflect about, especially when the consequences of such proceedings are observable in the world and they affect people's lives. Meditating on this would enable the heir to grow in wisdom. And lastly, the need for the heir to be bold in battle. Someone who will not join in fighting for the survival of the people who will one day be in their charge is unworthy of having any authority over them. A future ruler who shares in the battle, endures the same hardships as the troops, creates a strong bond between the heir and the troops, and by extension between the heir and the people. The willingness to make personal sacrifices and to set aside concern for your own safety demonstrates commitment to the people, and it's all about making sure that there is a strongly forged bond so that when that bond is needed, that'll be something that the heir does have at his disposal. Next, we have the idea of living each day until death comes. Genuinely enjoying life is not currently fashionable in our society that chooses to exalt victimhood and perpetuate never-ending grief over wounds, whether those wounds were real or imagined. And it's about amplifying the screeches of an eternal rage that is divorced from all reason. Now, rather than making your life a self-constructed hell of that kind, the Havamal is advising people to do the exact opposite. Carolyn Larrington's translation uses the expression cheerful and merry. This is the temperament of someone who's embracing life, enjoying what's around for them to enjoy, and it's hardly the description of someone who chooses to wallow into the depths of despair and denies all attempts at comfort and refuses to see that there is anything good in their lives. Our mortality is inevitable, but that's even more reason to take pleasure in life now. We can't change the fact that our bodies will age, they will wear out, eventually we will die, and we can't change that there are going to be difficulties in life. But what we can control is whether or not we appreciate the good things, and if we are looking for the good things to appreciate. So I think there's a lot to reflect on in this particular verse. So let me know what you think of this verse. What do you think of my take? Do you have a different viewpoint of it? Did it make you think about something else? In any case, I would love to hear about it. Please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below, or come see us on Discord at Blackbird's Brew. There's a link to join in the description box below, along with links to all the social media on which my content appears. So by all means, check that out. But I think that's it for now. Until next time, bye.